Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to do a video about what I believe happened to young Dolph. Now, we all know if you've been following the case, it's a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of lies, a lot of cover up. So, we can all see that it's a lot of bullshit going on. So, I'm not going to hold y'all long. So, I'm going to get straight to the point. One thing that stood out to me the day when he got murdered, assassinated, shot up, there was a call that went out to the Memphis Police Department, or I don't know if it was a call, but it was a report that Privé, which is Yo Gotti's restaurant, or mother's, gave it to his mother's restaurant, had been shot up, which it turned out to be false. But they made it a point to let us know that the police were going to be there guarding the restaurant. Okay, this is the very same day. And I think something else had went out about black youngsters' grandma house being shot up, which that came to be false. But that threw a flag to me personally, because you got a man that's just been shot up, murdered. Suspect still on the run. But yet, you guys seemed a little more concerned about protecting Privé, okay? That just threw a red flag to me personally, and maybe somebody else did too. But I personally somewhat feel CMG, Yo Gotti, or whoever, black youngster, was partially behind this, okay? I really do. And it just seems that from the previous attempts and the beef they had going on and the dots that have been connected from the bloggers so far, which, man, a lot of y'all did a excellent job, hell of a job. Miss Lowdown, Onan TV, PWP, he started out doing, then he kind of went to the left. Ratchet TV was doing his thing, but it just, I don't know, but I definitely Onan and Miss Lowdown, Miss Lowdown for sure, because she been keeping it 100, But anyway, not to get off track, but what I'm trying to basically get to is that call that went out and those images that they put out with the two people with the guns aiming down at Dolph. Okay. Makitas is not, we all know Makitas can't put no pictures out. They have no control over that. That can only be put out by, or released from the police department, MPD. Now, why in the hell are they only want to give us still pictures and not the full video, as well as inside footage of what actually happened while he was inside the shop? And it's because they don't want us to know. And it's a reason, because it all was a setup. It all was a setup. And I don't care what Makita's, Raven, whoever up in their cookie shop say, they knew what was about to go down. They knew that shit. But it's even bigger than that in my eyes, because the mayor of Memphis, he's over the police department of Memphis, which in order for the police to get away with any crooked shit, he would have to sign off on it. Okay? That's just my opinion. But I mean, we talking about a man that's worth multi-millions. So this is not no small fry. So I just look at it like it was a hit from up top, and I definitely believe it all started with Key Glock. And I hate to say that, but looking at what's happening now, and people that know entertainment, when you sacrifice somebody, you know, you're going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of slowly starting to see he's gaining a little steam, you know. Got the Kardashians reaching out to him. He's getting airplay on the radio. Released the album, you know. Album pretty straight to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like about 6, 7, 8 tracks off that joke. But I really truly believe that the people, the powers that be, came to Glock and told him, we can use you. We can make you a star. But you got to give us something. Because it had to be somebody close to Dolph. And he was close to Dolph. Close enough to get him to the point to where he could get in a situation like he did. Now, I know there's rumors of them not, you know, being, you know, buddy the past few months. I don't know about all that, you know. But my thing is, this nigga Glock is on his way, and it could have been, it could not only been Glock, it could have been to the point where, like, hey, you know, some of them other little niggas, you know, y'all want to be on this level here? Do this for us. And in return, when you think about it, by them taking out Dolph, look at the other deaths that occurred within just a couple of weeks of him getting murdered. I know at least 14, 15 people. I'm not saying all of them had something to do with Dolph, but looking at it from that perspective, you know, from the powers that be, in actuality, they got what they wanted and then some. You know, they really got a bonus. You just steady got niggas wiping out other niggas, you know, on top of the nigga that you, the main nigga you wanted. So I know it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of twists, a lot to this case, but for the most part, you could tell the police didn't want to catch anybody. They letting everybody out that they question. Nobody's, you know, they done sent motherfucking straight drop to prison on some unrelated charges that's not as serious as the murder charge. I mean, don't get me wrong, not registering as a sex offender or violating that is, I mean, that's bad. But when you're talking about murder, somebody taking somebody's life, I think they should have took care of that shit first. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, man. But I really feel like the boy Glock, he sacrificed, and you know, it's like it's fucked up, but it's part of this industry. You know, how many times have we seen this shit? You know, so I like Dolph. I loved his, you know, a lot of his music. You know, he was genuine. He was a real brother. You know, he didn't sugarcoat nothing. It's kind of like what you see is what you got, and it's hard to really duplicate people like that. You really can't. You know, like it'll never be another Dolph. It'll never be another Tupac. It'll never be another Pimp C. You know, it's just like it's it's sad. It really is, and I get this too, where Dolph, you know, he brought some of this shit on himself, you know, because the nigga was, yeah, he was going at Gotti hard, CFG hard, but they was going back, you know. But at the end of the day, you never really wanted to get to this point because you lost somebody, you know. You lost somebody that you can't replace, and that's the sad part of it. But man, those are just my thoughts, man. So y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think.